Hi, in a previous video we talked about how to create users for the Moodle environment, and just to emphasize, we create the users for the total Moodle environment under site administration, and then they're available for us for various courses. Okay, but now what we're going to look at in this video is we're going to look at how to add particular users to a particular course and how to manage them. So to do that I have to enter the course. And once they are under course administration, I'm going to click on users and enrolled users. Now you can see that no users have yet been enrolled in this course at all. So I have no students in the course, no teachers, no one. I'm going to click the enroll users on the right. And these are the 4 that are available to me through the system. Now, in a real system where you've had a number of courses, there may be pages of students available to you. There may be hundreds of students and they can't all appear on this screen. So if that's the case and you're looking for someone in particular, you can use this search box. I'm going to look up here and see that I've got a test case 1, test case 2, test case 3, and my name. That if I were to search simply for case, it would pull up anything that met that criteria. Okay, since I have so few users, I'm just going to show them all. In order to enroll in this course, I'm going to have to decide which person should have which role. So I'm going to start out by selecting the teacher role, and I will enroll myself as the teacher. And I'm going to pretend in this instance that this test case 1 person is my co-teacher, so I'll enroll them as well. I will now change the assign roles drop down to say student, and I can take the remaining 2 people in my system and I will enroll them as students in my class. When I'm done, I say finish enrolling or finish enrolling, and now you can see that these 4 people are part of the class. You can see that I am a teacher and the test case 1 is a teacher and that the other 2 are students. So as this loads, you'll see their first name, last name, and email address in the first column. The last time they logged into the site, which for me was 23 seconds ago, but these people have never logged into the site. You can see the roles displayed here, and we'll come back to how to edit this in just a minute. We're not dealing with groups, so this is blank. And notice there are a couple of tools available to you under the enrollment method section, and we'll come back to those. Now after I got everybody in here, let's say that I realized that this test case 1 was not actually a teacher. That was an accident, and they are in fact a student. So in order to remove them from the teacher role, I can just click the X next to that role for that particular person. I'm going to confirm it. And now, although this person's been registered in a class, they have no role whatsoever. So I better give them one. I will come back to the plus sign on the right, and you can see that there are some basic choices under here, and I'm going to select student. And now I have 3 students and 1 teacher in this class. Now, of these 2, there are 2 tools over here. There's the gear for editing, so I'll show you what that's like, even though it's probably not something you're going to use a lot. One thing I can do with that tool is I can deactivate a student, or I can suspend them. And that's actually a really good thing in the case of somebody maybe who has gotten halfway through the class and then for some reason is no longer in the class. Perhaps they've moved, etc. So instead of deleting all their records, you can simply suspend or deactivate them there. The X will remove them from your course, although it won't remove them from the overall system, so they'll still be available through that site administration to be entered into other courses. So let's say that test case 3 is no longer in my class. I click the X. I confirm that I don't want them to be part of this course anymore. And now I see that I only have 2 students and the teacher. And that's all there is to it, really. Managing students is a fairly easy process.